next episode. Okay. Oh, actually. Yep, I'm good. Welcome back to Beyond the Bookshelf. This is episode 12.375.
Part 2.
Part 2. With our guest star, Naomi.
No, star guest.
Oh, sorry, I said
Name,
it right
name.
this time.
Names? I don't know. I'm drunk still.
I'm Lizzie. Kaz is drunk.
I'm Names. I'm here.
When you write your nickname as names, I'm like, who's name?
Oh, on the no, because I kept putting it out there.
Yeah.
Like
Names
yeah.
of who? Please, if you haven't listened to episode 12, please go listen to that first, because this is part 2. Naomi is now going to list her book boyfriends. Go.
yes. Okay. I feel like I haven't updated these, but that's okay.
I want to shame you anyway.
Right.
And then we need to talk about that stuff we were talking off air.
Which we will.
Oh,
Let me just Oh yes. So as you can tell by this list before I mention it, they're mostly shadow daddies. It's the shadow daddies list.
Yeah, it's a shadow daddy list, not a book boyfriend list.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think should I do them in order?
Do
Have
a bit
list them off.
vibes.
Let's just
Feels right
let's
to
just-
you.
Okay. Number 1.
But not number
My first awakening, first book boyfriend. You can't get rid of him. He's resent.
Okay.
I actually
God. What's wrong with him?
love him. Never loved him, though. Love him, never loved him. I thought he was so fun in, like, look, Coulda Mist and Fury
Yeah.
would be the best standalone ever in my mind.
Yes. Yes. He's
Right? Yeah.
the best.
Standalone being the operative word. He gets annoying in this other books.
I agree.
So
True.
Kind of.
yeah, when he's not
He's-
in favorite
he's-
perspective,
His actual.
he's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I love Cassian.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, he's
And I-
on the list.
Cool.
We love.
So I
Cassie.
think that's my problem. Like, I'm like, Resand, Cassian. Sorry.
But I feel like there's always one or the other. So there's the Cassian girlies and then the recent.
and I've never been an Asriel girly. The man doesn't
Oh
talk.
no, that's what's good about him. He doesn't. We love him the most. The man that says nothing.
He doesn't. He's not
Shadow. Oh, but
anywhere.
he's so hot. Like you could just sense he's a freak.
Yeah,
like,
he will be a freak.
he will be a
He will
freak.
be a freak.
Like I think
Everyone
as
thinks
well. he's-
Cassian's a freak.
No.
Nah.
It's Azrael. It's the one who's
So
sitting
it's
back.
Paradise.
He's just watching everyone, and he knows.
Yeah,
I reckon
he's
as well,
watching
I
everyone.
reckon
That's the
he's
problem.
gonna use these like little shadow singers, and I reckon he's in bondage. I reckon, yeah, for sure. He's gonna be a control freak too.
Yeah.
I don't know how to respond to that. Me neither, Sarah.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Oh, number 2, Slade.
We already
Slade
know how I
Ravender,
feel.
Mr. Slatty.
But why?
But why not? He'll literally do anything for Oren. Like literally rot kingdoms for her.
Cool. I don't know why I'm being so mean about that particular thing.
Can I have
Oh
a
no,
vote?
but I'll never.
Go on your Tinder and
Okay,
swipe right on every slate.
every
So none.
Yeah.
I can just lump 2 of these together, but the main one is North Draven from the Bond the Tie series. North, Daddy.
And that's the one I read, the first one, right?
He's in there like with the other 5, so there's 5, and then one of her,
That's too
and
many.
he's one of the 5. No, it's not. It's just enough. It's just right. Please, I need. You know what? I just realized I've got it wrong. I'm making you read one. I'm going to bring it to you. You can read the first one. You can read the second one.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, are you going to bring me the second one?
Yes.
Okay, I'm down.
And then you can swap. And then I have all 6 because I spent like so much. On
we can swap like the boys do.
Yeah. Read at the same time, like the boys do. All of us. Sure.
Oh, right.
So good.
Just wait. There's one.
I haven't even looked at this.
There's
But I'm
one
already
one
like,
scene. I can't even say it out loud. I can't. I think I said it like twice out loud. And I was telling Dylan, and he's like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, I forget saying that."
You don't have to say you are.
I
right.
am not saying that.
Okay.
But it's great. Nox. There's so many different Noxes.
Which one?
This one actually is from a series called.
she knows.
There's so many different Noxes. There's a Nox in bonds that tie, but there's this one is with a K. What's it from?
Oh no.
Like knock knock.
Like KNOX. I don't even know. Oh, he's from.
You've got your boyfriend.
He's from a
No,
book.
they're shadow.
Heir of Broken Kingdom by Mads Rafferty. She's an Australian self-published author. She sells on TikTok actually. Heir of Broken Kingdom. She just brought the second one out, Bridge to Something Kingdom.
I don't think
It's actually really good. It's Faye.
Wow.
So she their main character, her name's Delilah, and she goes into to the Fae realm to ask the Fae for help for her repressed kingdom, but it turns out like the Fae kingdom actually need like her help more.
Why is her mouth
And
covered?
because
It's
I don't-
fake.
I don't know, she's like
I
she's
don't know.
a princess and she gets abused.
She remembers Knox.
Obviously. What
Not
did
in
he do?
this. He called her
his-
Angel.
Entire review's been hidden because of spoilers. This really knew how to make it beg for it, but boy did not stand of it. I watched the movie for the next
Because he calls her Angel. Angel's his nickname. I'm a sucker for nicknames.
Yeah, I
So
love
he
a nickname too.
Love a nickname. So anything
Yeah.
with little in front of it, I'm like, sign me up. And Angel, I don't mind. Like, so I
Your
love
dad
it.
and kink is making more sense.
Honestly, yeah. Like, yeah. Or like baby, I don't mind it, but I don't like overuse of it.
Mother is just figuring it out.
But yes, any praise
People
kink,
crazy.
sign me up.
Okay.
We should do a ranking of like best praise kinks too.
I think that's gonna be your list. I guess.
You're the, I don't,
No?
well, I got asked
What
who's
about
my book boyfriend.
Good girl? Good girl?
No. No.
No?
What are you
Doesn't do
looking
it?
for?
No.
She's going through her shadow daddy
Her book
list.
boyfriends.
Book boyfriend.
Daddy's on there.
Daddy.
Daddy.
Mum, you need to read
Oh,
book
that.
to
Azriel.
understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Azriel.
Who's
Are you looking
Finn?
for a
Finn.
name for someone?
Oh, Lexi
No,
Ryan.
She's
These
just
hollow
going through the
vows.
list of her favorites.
These hollow vows.
Um,
And
Oh.
these twisted bonds.
A
Duology.
YA book?
Yeah, I know.
Sounds like a song.
It's really good.
Really?
It's Faye as well.
no.
Love Triangle.
Say it again.
Fated Mates.
These what?
Underworld.
Say it again.
That's the
These,
name of the book.
These hollow vows by Lexi
And-
Ryan.
And
these hollow vows.
Oh my
You gotta
God.
sing it.
Yeah, it's a
Helen
love
Sing
triangle.
it.
These
It's like-
hollow
I'd hate to be
vows.
your
Like
child.
Sebastian.
Sebastian is the main guy. No, there's a guy called Sebastian in it.
I don't
He's
know.
Sebastian. And that's Finn.
You know what I'm going.
I know what you're doing,
Well,
and I'm,
you just
trying,
sing.
I'm just ignoring.
Sing.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
You do know what I'm.
Taylor Beth.
This
Stop
song.
doxing me, Elizabeth.
That's my best production.
Wait, actually, hold I actually had to explain that to somebody the other day.
Oh, really?
I'm like, Elizabeth, Taylor Beth Productions. And they're like, what? I'm like,
Oh my god.
equal.
Done.
Yeah.
Which guy, Sebastian?
song?
Song?
Have you read this? These battle scars don't look like they're fade. And
Thank
Yeah.
you, Naomi.
it's about
Yeah.
Sebastian.
I don't know the song.
I've had a kid now. My
How
brain
do you
don't work.
What? It's like peak
How can you not know any
2012.
Sebastian
Remember,
songs?
she's
Wait,
a
can't you
child.
listen to that? Oh yeah, mother with the spanner.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably know if it was like.
Wait, I'm gonna look it up.
No, but when she just said the title, it was
Yeah.
like, oh wow, the way you just
Yeah.
said it.
It's
sounded
though
like-
it's actually a really good duology.
Oh,
I
crap.
recommend it.
It's just
Um,
called Battle Scars,
Oh.
not these.
Yeah,
Actually.
you'll have to listen to it afterwards
Ghost
because
Ghost.
we've always said that. Poor
I love him. Though. He's
Yeah,
one of my
every
favourite.
album had to buy it for mum to put in the car. No, it won't get uploaded.
Movie docs.
Never does. That's because you
Oh no, I haven't heard this one.
Love.
more weird.
Love.
Can you say the
Oh,
title?
big vows.
They look like they're fading.
I do know that.
By what?
So anyway,
Yeah,
Finn.
sorry, keep going.
Finn from
Sorry,
Hollow
babe.
Vows.
Okay, good night.
He's a shadow daddy too.
Good night, love you.
Good night. Love you. Love you.
Good night, Missy.
Love you.
I love you. I love everyone.
You just made it a day. Made it life.
I made it like.
I was really happy the other morning. I got the text about the egg hunt. and said, I love you. Have a good day. And I was like,
I will.
I do
have a good day.
That's it. Obviously she is.
Lovely.
Again.
I'm the new favorite now.
Yep. You've been dropped. There is literally ladder tiers in this house.
Yeah, we
Like,
do have that.
I have a Happy Lee pyramid from Dad's mom's in my
No, we
head.
just have a ladder.
a literal ladder.
We're
Like,
at
if
the
you,
top of the ladder, which is Chloe usually.
yeah, let's face it.
I
Chloe's
actually
Even
already
though
had
we're at
the books right next.
Oh, actually, you couldn't forget because you got so many boyfriends.
Rune Dannon.
Rune
Crown
Crown
Prince
Prince of the
Valbarian
Valbarian Faith.
Dun, 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 dun.
Why do we not have video?
He's the only one that held up the whole Crescent City series. It's the
love
only
that.
reason I read it.
I have not read it yet. It's on the list, but
But I'd read it only for Rune.
it's been
I did
put
tell
on
her
pause.
it can be
It's-
paused.
Yeah. Yeah, the last one.
Oh my gosh, when Shantae hears this, she'll be like, "Ooh, she hates those books."
I
Oh, I
Well, I
like
don't
the
think she
first one.
hates
and
the
second one.
first one, yeah.
If
The
Dad
second
goes
one
to
was-
bed, you'll have to.
Oh yeah, totally. Because he doesn't wear earphones.
No, I know, but I don't
Yeah.
either. I don't, so I will hear you.
That's fine. This will be the
Okay,
last
sorry.
episode.
I'll turn it down because I can't hear myself. How loud I am.
Oh my god.
What? I can't. I'm trying to make
Anyway,
sure we can
do
hear.
you want to maybe check that we are still recording?
Yeah, we're still
quickly?
recording.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But
yeah.
yeah, Rune Dannon for sure.
Free Denon. I agree.
A vibe.
I agree.
Finally.
I didn't like. What's the other one? Hunt.
Played.
Hunt.
Hunt.
Disgusting. Hunt
Oh,
Apple.
oh,
Thank you.
put the apple are.
Yeah.
Just
Put the apple. Thank you.
honestly, that last book, where was this?
Where was the Mr. Hunt that's
Yeah,
got that skull
yeah.
and
What's his
everyone's
name?
scared of?
yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Okay.
being such a martyr. Like, oh, I could have protected them and told them this. Oh, they all made
Do you
their
know what?
choices.
Do you know what?
Grow up.
Go die.
Grow up. And honestly, when she was finally like, even Bryce was being silly. Like, they're just all being
Yeah.
silly. Oh, don't even get me started on like, what's his name? The wolf.
Oh, he should
He
have
was annoying.
died in
the
the
crap out of
first
me.
book.
Let's kill this
Jesus.
person and then bring them back to life.
So, do you reckon this last book was rushed?
No, because it was 2 years.
Yeah, it was still.
And did she
Right.
write anything in between?
It was just so
Unless she's-
jumbled.
Unless she's writing at the same time with whatever she's going to release.
Mm.
No, there was.
Also,
I, you know, I think it's
That
George R. R. Martin
Avatar.
effect. Have you heard? It's a bit like when Game of Thrones got really popular, right?
Mm.
And then the screenwriters at the time were like, "Oh, people guessed the ending, so we had to change it." I'm like, "Dude, you fucking did your job by like actually prepping and putting little hints and stuff, and people worked it out." Woohoo!
Mm.
I think that was kind of what happened. There was so many like linking and videos of like, "Oh, this is gonna happen," this is
Yeah.
gonna like blah, 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 that it got fucked. I think it was that. I think she might have heard about all the
Got in her own
things.
head.
Well, I
got her
thought
own
she
head.
said that she doesn't go on any social, she
Lies.
doesn't go anything, she doesn't do any like fan like
But,
goes
like,
onto
You've
any of those
read,
platforms.
you've
So
read
she goes
the
in
whole
and
Throne of
posts it.
Glass series, right?
No,
Oh, okay. So Throne of
Uh-uh.
Glass
Queen of Shadows.
does a brilliant job of when you finish it, you realize how much was laid out
Yeah.
perfectly. It all meshes, and she kind of did that with Akatar, but I know that Akatar is going to be a greater series, so like it makes sense. There's some things like left, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, cool. It's going to be linking, blah blah blah, because I'm not going to say anything. And it's just like flopped.
Do you think the new Avatar book is going to be a like a large gap?
I hope so.
Like in
time
We need
like
to like
5
move
years?
away.
I
Like I think
I
Nesta's story should have been like 20 years down the track. They're immortal
Really?
Fae.
no, but like she
Why not be like a drunken whore for 20 years?
no, because like she was so like nah.
No,
I feel like everyone was so pissed off with her, so they
but why
needed
can't-
to have
why
like,
does like resending
redeeming
Cassian
arc.
can like fly around for 10 years all sad? They've all done that.
Yeah, true.
Mm.
I get it because they've been alive.
I feel like the
for-
next one should at least
Yeah.
be like 5 years.
There has
or
to
like
be a time
Nick
jump.
has to at least be grown up. You can't
Yeah.
go straight
I don't want to
from
be like, he's a baby.
yeah, no, I reckon he needs to at least be like, well, because like he was obviously mentioned even in Crescent City, I think. In the in
No, I don't get
I didn't think so. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
it
Yes,
was.
yes, sir, he was.
Actually, I knew they were having a baby because of a sticker at Supernova this year. I hadn't finished.
Oh,
I hadn't even started that book, and I was like, "Oh, they do have a baby."
you did finish it, hey?
I did finish it,
Oh,
but not
okay.
till
yeah. after
well
the
and
fact.
truly after Supernova.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I was walking past, I was like, "Oh, okay."
Even
They had
that
a baby.
slightly annoys me.
Nine.
Well, that just proves Elaine's not going to be with Asriel, by the way.
Oh yeah, so that's where we were going. Was it?
Yeah, that's what we're talking
Asriel.
about.
Yeah, before. So
Yes.
what's the next book? Is it Elaine's story or is it Azriel's story?
It can't be both. It cannot be both because they're not going to get together. I refuse.
No, they're not.
I
gonna be
veto.
together.
I veto.
They're not going to end up together. That's for sure.
Oh, please
I
don't.
feel like she's
They shouldn't touch. No,
I
lad.
think that
No pippy touches.
well, according to Reese, I think he's. You can touch her.
I control everyone because I'm the king. But I won't be the emperor because I refuse. But I'm also going to totally be the emperor one day. Those
Yeah.
bitches don't know what they're doing.
True.
I'm going to be a tyrant, but I'm not.
But I'm not.
Like, you see why I'm annoyed at this man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he's such. He's a weasel. He's a bit hunty. Like hunt.
Mm. He's a bit, I love
Yeah.
that Hunter reference for this. 'Cause, yeah, I didn't.
Like confused.
Oh, I won't say
There
anything
was-
to his last
yeah.
days. Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway, that was Mary's book boyfriend list.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
far.
My most recent book boyfriend is from the Liz Tomford one. I don't know his name. I can't remember.
Must have made it impact.
But I love all of the 4 dudes in that series. They're really good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm trying to go through the list and see what's I've even read this year. I
I've
started
read
with
many
Book of
like
the
that have
Month.
like gripped me.
Book of the Month. Book of the Month.
How would you read that? I'm gonna go through my list. Tails, do you have a
I-
book boyfriend?
don't. I literally got asked this question the other day.
Well, I'm asking you on on
This one.
record. Fuck no.
Anyway,
It's not it.
I don't have a book boyfriend. I don't think.
Never ever.
It's not one.
Not even like a book fling.
Nah. No.
No.
Nah.
Maybe you
Don't
need to read
really.
Bonds of Tide to just test it. Test the theory. Surely one of the
Maybe.
5 will do it for you.
Maybe.
It would unlock
We'll
something.
see when you force me to read that. No, but like I guess I don't know, hall pass type situation is Henry Cavill. So everybody's like, you love The Witcher. I'm like, no, I love Henry Cavill, not The Witcher.
No, I love
So-
Henry Cavill
As
as
the
the
Witcher.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
agree.
I mean that too.
I agree.
true.
I agree.
But I don't like him in like when he's all normal.
Superman.
I like him a bit dirty.
Oh no.
Yeah, same.
See, I think I fell in love with him when he was
And blonde. And
oh actually
platinum.
no,
Mm.
from when he
He's
was a
good.
baby, like what's
Platinum
fuck,
long
what
hair.
movie?
When he was a baby.
not like a baby. You know what I mean. Don't be
Superman?
Oh, this
no,
is
you're
another
not
one.
Superman,
The
way
Black and
before
Blade.
Superman.
Hmm?
Black and Blade.
No, I haven't read that.
That was a good one.
But
Not
yeah,
the
no,
best.
Trying
I
to find
don't.
my book boyfriend's name, okay, guys?
Yeah. Where's your list?
Sorry, you keep trying to force boyfriends onto me. And,
Quicksilver.
She's a married girl. She doesn't look.
yeah, exactly. Right.
Court of the
I've got all I
Vampire
need.
Queen. Has anyone read that? Kate Roberts.
No,
But
but
like
I'm
neon
reading-
gold.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
don't
might
know.
have started, but I haven't read it.
It's if you just want like pure smart,
Filth.
like 400 pages of like back to back smart. That is the one.
Okay, I'll recommend that as a book.
And it's a vampire smart. It's also actually like I didn't realize it. I think it's 3 like volumes of like smaller books she had condensed into one.
ah,
Oh,
I get that.
really?
Yeah, I didn't realize because when I was on Goodreads and I was like came up as 3 different books and I was like, and then the Court of the Vampire. So it's done into like 3 parts.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it's just smart back to back. Like the first 4 like I think page 4, she had an orgasm. So, because like vampires, and I
Yeah.
was like, I'd
Well-
read vampire like books in so long,
Mm.
Yeah,
and I
know.
forgot like how like
I'm scared. I think
tension like
because like Twilight, and then because of
Mm.
Twilight, I tried to read an interview with the vampire, but I couldn't
yeah.
do it. And then
No.
like I'm like I can't do vampires.
Well, the vampires are just like super.
But-
I do
Oh, no.
remember a book boyfriend.
You made me read that. My roommate is a vampire.
Yeah, no, I
Like-
never read it.
You never read it. I sat through that.
But you
torture.
read.
That was torture. That was not a good book.
I saw that came in and I was like,
That is not a good book.
no, not.
I feel like I should just return it. I haven't read it. I mean, it's been ages, but still, it's
You
cute.
know, but
Yeah.
yeah, no. But
My
Uh,
OG book boyfriend is from a Maria V. Snyder series.
I thought it was Ormond from Throne of Glass.
Oh yeah, Rowan Whitethorn, love him.
Yeah.
But also, he was the villain in the first trilogy. He
Ooh.
literally kidnaps people drug them, but he was addicted to blood, all right? Like, leave him alone. He clears up his addiction, and then we love him. And then it's really cute. His name's Devlin. I actually named my snake after him. That's where Devlin's name comes from. I love him. And then he's got like slight addiction problems. It's fine. But they end up adopting orphans.
Slater's a no-go. We'll make it make sense.
You know I'm messed up.
Has anyone read Zodiac Academy?
No.
I've tried.
You've tried and
20 pages?
okay. Read Ruthless Boys of the Zodiac.
What
It's
is this?
dead. It's only 5 books, I think, or 5 or 5
Will it
books.
confuse
It's
me?
so much shorter.
People
obviously.
keep asking about it, so I'm obviously like,
Because it's a big thing to commit to, and also
Yeah,
the
I didn't realise
so
there were
big.
so
Like one of them's
many
like
books.
1,000
they're like-
something pages.
I'm
Yeah.
reading Oathbringer
But it's like
size
10 things.
trash.
Whereas this one is a spin-off series, but it's like before
Ooh, Lion
Zodiac
Shifter.
Academy. Yes, there's like
A
and Leo.
tattooed
I
harpy.
feel like Leo and Gabriel, and yes, there's Gabriel, Leo.
Let me see your review of this one, maybe.
Mhm.
All I want to do is go to Zodiac Academy. Also, I knew Ryder was going to be a Capricorn. I really do.
Honestly, right up,
Like,
right up.
I actually really appreciate that you do review everything.
Thank you.
'Cause-
I
you.
can't.
Yeah. I never do. I'm like, yeah, like,
Yeah,
I
I just put a
thank
star
you.
writing.
No, I like it.
I can't bring myself.
now I'm just
to-
on your page.
Because people always ask me about the books anyway, so then I'll just like
True.
put like a little thing because I only have
Yeah,
That's
this
fine.
one really made me want to read it. I don't know if I own it. You
it's her latest one.
I was thinking of Happy Place before.
Yeah,
not
everyone
Chinese
tells me
Story.
so. I will read Happy Place now because that's the one that most people
I
talk about.
love
It's my-
beach read.
Yeah, I know.
Happy
It's like
Place. I really
we all
love
have
Happy
that
Place.
on there.
Yeah, and I've never read the
Never read
book.
Yeah.
So after reading that, I'm like, hands down, I'll read it. It was so easy. Oh, I ordered that, and yeah, I read that one.
Easy
That's cool.
breezy.
Non-fiction. But
Why do I never see your reviews?
Right.
you?
Yeah. It's
What
not
do you mean?
fair.
I've never
Because
seen
there's like the one thing with Goodreads though is like it pops up so much on your feed. It's like
I get all these authors are now friends with blah blah blah. I'm
yeah,
like, I
and when
don't
they
care
like
about
other people's
them.
stuff,
Yeah.
or like sometimes, or someone adds a whole bunch of their books that they
I
want to
keep-
read, it's like
yeah.
feels like pulse.
I keep trying to like change that,
Mm.
and I can't. Did I like this one? I feel like I did.
Which one? Oh, I hate his Persephone. I like it.
This one.
You probably don't like it because you weren't a fan of it.
I didn't have to. Anyway, that was
yeah, Dark Bay,
Naomi's
Ruthless Boys.
Shadow
was it?
Daddies.
Yeah.
This just has not been the year for book boyfriends for me. I'm so into like
Mm.
fun. Let's quickly read fun or bloody Brandon Sanderson. Like, and there's no
Mm.
like there's no one in there that I'm like, oh my god, I love. Like I love Kaladin, but I'm like, oh my god, he's my book boyfriend. I just
Yeah.
don't want him to die. If he dies, I'm not reading it.
Yeah.
I refuse.
Fair.
Don't tell me that he dies. Did he die?
Mm.
Elgar is still alive
Right?
so far.
No, 100%. Why are you looking at her? She's not going to read it for another 2 years.
Who?
Oh, I picked a new series for us, by the way. I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, I feel like we've been on a journey with reading the Stormlight, like, well, not Cosmic.
Cosmic.
I feel like we're nearly done. Like, we're,
Yeah, we are almost.
I haven't
up.
begun.
you're at, yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. You just
That's okay.
sit in the corner for a
Sit in
minute.
the corner for a second. Join the next one, though.
We'll get back to you.
But we are nearly done. I
Yeah.
feel like we need another epic
Universe.
Robin Hobb. What do you think?
Yes, good. Because I
Yeah.
kind of want to read the dragon ones because I already have them.
But I
then
know
I didn't know that
it's
it's
a-
supposed to start
With
somewhere
Assassin
else.
Apprentice,
Yeah.
and then the. Do you want me to let you know what I'm talking
Tell
about?
me, yeah. I know of them. What's it about though?
Yeah,
Other things.
fantasy. I have no idea, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I will sell a lot of them, but I don't know.
Assassins?
Yeah, very very
Boats.
popular.
But it's a she. She's like one of the like OG fantasy, but it's like another intertwining
Universe.
universe.
Oh my god, I was trying to explain to somebody the Cosmere, and they were
They're,
just so
they're
confused.
quite like
No,
heavy books.
Not all of them though. You'll be surprised. Like
How
the
quick you can get through them.
Mm.
Assassin's Apprentice is this like it's not that
Yeah.
thick.
Mm.
I think the Mad Ship Trader or something, whatever the next trilogy is, they are a bit thicker. But then the one after that, they're all thin.
Yeah.
Like it's quite a little.
They've
And I just see
got
people.
a good star rating.
Mm,
too.
Yeah, I see
Oh,
people
yeah.
Considering how many
Highly
people
rated.
read them.
who like Cosmere and stuff like
Mm.
that. I can't do Malazan. It's too long. Not yet.
Nah,
I don't think I can do Wheel of Time yet either.
I don't think.
So many people have talked about Wheel of Time, but they also, everyone has said, I think
It's
around
slow.
4 or 5, it slows down.
Yeah,
So it's slow
you
to
have
get into,
really
then it
push.
picks up, and then you gotta slow back down, but you gotta push through it. And I don't think I have mental capacity.
Yeah.
no. Maybe.
But I think this
later.
might be a good option.
Mm. Yeah.
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 Mm.
Because we're gonna be Oathbringers we finished. Then we gotta read
Dawn Shard,
Dawn Shard,
and then Rhythm of War, and then hopefully
Winds of Truth.
Winds of Truth,
But then we've got to read 3 more. Well, 2 more technically.
Sunlit Man, and Yumi.
Yumi. And we need to read the Wizards one eventually.
Yeah, but that's not Cosmere.
It's
We're
not
trying to
Cosmere.
complete the Cosmere. Because have you finished Steelheart and all that?
I didn't do the last Steelheart and I haven't done Skyward.
because I haven't done Skyward,
Yeah,
which I will do eventually.
same.
But yeah, trying to get through Cosmere at the moment.
The Realm of Eldenlings, it's 16 books. So same thing, like a Cosmere thing.
Yeah.
Easy.
But I feel like that's all when you stack them up together.
It's
Cosmere is a lot bigger,
Oh,
a lot more
for
words.
sure. But I feel like we would like it.
Oh yeah, like I mean, I saw dragons. Someone came in and ordered it, and I was like, I need that.
Yeah.
And then I learned just as I was going to
I
start reading
DNF'd
them,
that one.
I don't need to
Never read
read
this?
others.
I've read half
Is this
of
what you're
it.
talking? You
Oh.
DNF'd it?
Mm.
Yeah.
I need to try and read that one because I've tried reading another one of the books, and I was like, I can't do it.
Victoria Schwab, I like the premise, but I never loved the books, if that makes sense.
I feel like the people who are either obsessed with it
Mm.
or they're just like,
Yeah.
not it.
The one book that I have tried reading, I haven't been able to get in. I got like 3 or 4 pages. And I don't like it.
What was it?
Galleon?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Galleon. That's
Yeah.
like one of our older ones, though.
So I thought, because it was small, I thought I'll try that.
Mm.
Can't. Nah. I'll put that one down. So maybe I'll try that one because everybody loves it. Mhm.
But in saying that, I read that one. It wasn't my vibe, but then I feel like a similar book by Roshani Chokski, The Last Tale of the Flower Bride. Loved that.
Maybe it's just the
So maybe
writing
I'll
style.
go back to it and try again, and then I might like it. Because just wasn't in the, I don't know.
in the mood. You're a
Mm.
mood reader.
But
We
then
talked
I
about this
also
earlier.
it's
I
in
read
the-
part of it in a hospital, and it just put me off.
Mm.
Do you ever do that where you read it in a bad time? You're like, I can't read you anymore.
Oh yeah. for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Or like, I'm like, oh, I'll go back to it. And I never go back to it.
DNF at 50%. There's like 3 stages I DNF at.
Mm.
20 pages, 20%, and 50%.
Yeah.
If I get past the 50, I will
You soldier on.
I would do it. But I won't go past it. Because like if I get 50, it's like I might have like read half of it that day and I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to read that. I'll put it down. I don't want to do it.
What book?
Any of them. Lot of
No,
them.
I mean like you put it down and it's like, oh, what?
Oh,
Like
sorry.
you look
Oh,
away and it
so
disappears.
dumb. Oh, what's that?
Fairy down.
Explain.
I just found it on the top of my list that I say.
I don't know. It's a fever dream. I put it on the list.
One day. Oh, there's your Shopify. But yeah, I think that it was just there.
I'm taking a piss.
But it's what else would there be? Because I feel like we need to have that whole field.
We can fill it with other things.
But like, I want it to be something to look forward to. I'm like already getting a book hangover, and we haven't even finished it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's why I'm dragging my feet reading
You don't
Oathbringer.
want to finish
Because I'm
it.
like, but then it's over, and then there's another one, and then it's over.
Yeah, but with the way that man writes,
True. He
it
might
won't
just-
be a long one.
That is true.
There will
Because
be
he's got
another
his new one
copy.
that's come out as well. Or
Yeah,
coming
he's
out.
in December. So I will
Wind of
call
Truth.
Wind of Truth.
Wind of Truth.
Wind and Truth.
Do you know why he called it Oathbringer? Because it's Weight of Kings,
Mhm.
Rhythm of War,
Mhm.
Oathbringer. Sorry, I'm read Words of Radiance,
You've gone on it.
Wind
Well,
of Truth,
three.
Yeah,
It's just
and
one.
it's something of something,
Yeah.
and then Oathbringer. Why?
Well, also people were complaining about why is it Wind and Truth, not Wind of Truth or
Oh,
something.
I've been
or-
saying Wind of Truth. I'm so dumb.
No, it's Wind and Truth because
So he's ruining it.
Mhm.
I hate this. Man. But is there a reason? Knowing him, it's like some weird code.
Yeah, it probably is. Actually, get me a pen.
of nothing and
Yeah, no, someone I saw it on a Reddit. They put all the down because it's the way of kings.
totally been saying winds of truth.
You're an idiot.
I can't read it.
Oh, yeah.
We can't be
No,
spoiled.
I can't. I like a lot of people. There are a lot of YouTubers. Get out of it.
Yeah,
that are reading because the chapters are being released now.
Matt's
like,
reading
so-
them.
I can't watch the
Watch
videos
them.
because I can't get it
So
spoiled.
we're reading this one. I'm like,
That's the one Matt recommended to me to read first.
what? Oathbringer?
No.
No, he did not.
He did not.
He did not.
Warbreaker?
Warbreaker.
Similar, same. It has B and R in it.
We were like, no.
This is book 3.
3.
Right in the middle. He's just trying to sabotage me. Yeah, read this book.
Oh my god. I reckon you should read the Lanterns. That's what got
You know
me
what?
hooked.
Any of those books?
Tress
Tress
is
yeah,
the one I bought,
Yeah.
so that's the one I'm committing to.
Oh, okay.
Tress is
okay.
It's
good.
just has a pretty cover too.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's
Very
right.
pretty and green.
Yeah, at least you didn't see the ugly. I don't think you can.
Also, this.
I think they've tried to scrub it.
Has anyone
Good.
seen this?
No.
No.
There's 2.
What's that?
We have these in store.
Do we?
It's the. I think it's just duology. Deadly Divine duology.
There's not
Keep
really.
getting the right same.
Do There is no escaping the middle lands, the gloomy buffer between a human kingdom and the. Oh, it's got Fae in it. It's like
Everything's got Fae in it.
It's the thing, like vampires.
everything's
Like,
Fae.
when will werewolves have their comeback?
Honestly,
Right? I've always been a shifter girly.
I love. Yeah, same. I feel like it's like what is it? The dream app. Have you the
The
dream?
dreamer.
No, like
No?
the dream app. They do like short stories. You know,
No.
they post it on the thing.
No.
They were always wolf ones.
Oh, I
always
think on the Instagram ads.
Yeah, they were on like Facebook ones. And it was
Yeah.
always
Oh,
alpha.
I know what you're talking
alpha
about,
wolf
yeah.
ones.
I just love it because I think I love the fated mates trope. And I love the
Same.
soulmates.
Yeah.
I
But then
think
that's why I was sort of excited for Bride because I was like, oh, there's wolf in it. And I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna need a
I'm gonna need a sentimental.
but that's why I want to read Clune.
Oh,
TK. I'm gonna read it. Wilson, I'm gonna start it.
okay.
Did you, yeah?
I love it.
That
Yeah.
was a.
I
You can talk to me about it, Linda.
that's the reason why I'm starting to read it because
She loves
loves
PJ
it.
Clune.
so her and I talked to because I told her like
Did
I
you know
love
they
wolves.
just brought out another book?
Yes,
And
I
it
bought it
just
straight away.
yeah.
I'm gonna wait
Brother
for it to
Wolf
come out
or
in big
brother
format.
song. I think it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it
So
all on my
it's
Kindle.
it's
ready to
5 books. Like the first book is so like repetitive, and it's like a little bit weird at the start.
go. That's fine. I'm fine with weird.
No, because like
Have you not been listening to anything?
Any-
I know, it's actually weird. It's a bit creepy.
No, that's fine. I'm fine with weird.
Again,
Do you
have you
want
not
me
again?
All right.
She's been saying.
So like the
Nice.
people who end up together,
Candles.
they meet when he's 16 and the other one's 7.
Sorry. Sorry, I got derailed. I just went.
What?
Hold on.
They meet when he's 7
Yes.
and one's 16.
Okay, it's not as bad as
It's a little
Twilight.
bit
What do you mean?
yeah, because
teenager, 20-year-old.
little one
baby.
gets kidnapped and then they move house and then
What do they
Oh.
come back later and they're
no,
older?
but he's only like he's the next
the
door
age gap?
neighbor. And then he's like, "Oh, you can be
10
my
years?
friend. I love your smell, pine cones, and oh, I can't talk about it. Anyway, it's adorable. And then, but then they have
It's
to
dramatic.
separate it because when he's a teenager, the younger one's a teenager, so the older one's like in his 20s. He
Mm.
starts getting the horn dog for the older one, and he's like, "Ew, you're a child." Thank God, by the
Okay,
way. So
that's
he runs off. They
Okay.
separate.
But then they come
And
back.
yeah, but then it's all about like it's an ongoing plot, but every book's about a different brother and their love
Mm.
story.
Oh.
It's really sweet, and there's like
Okay.
fights and stuff, and grr, and yeah, I love it.
cute.
And they're all gay.
Oh, love that.
They're all gay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I'll have to start reading it then. Because
It-
Linda talks about it all the time.
Love that Linda.
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause
she
she,
needs
yeah,
everything.
I think she said that you got her onto it.
I did not.
What?
We were talking about it, and we just
I
both
thought she
realized
said
we
you-
liked. No. She
Oh.
definitely both had read them before.
Also
talking about
said was it Cerulean Sea one?
This is really-
Yes, Cerulean Sea.
There's a scene with
The
a button
second one as
that
well.
made me cry. A scene with a button that made
Yeah,
me
I
cry.
know. You made me buy the book, and I still haven't read it.
It's
But you're like,
beautiful.
Is it standalone?
Yes. Oh no,
Oh, no,
it's
it's
the
the
second one.
second
The second one just came out.
Yeah.
'cause She
So
just bought
Tegan
it.
Clune only writes
Is that
gay
only
love
two?
stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
Nice.
he used to be really popular, like always on Instagram and stuff, but now he's like,
aren't people trying to cancel him?
oh, don't even get me started.
Okay, I won't.
No, I will. I'll
Cancel
talk about
who?
it.
Oh wow.
Don't get me that.
So House Cerulean Sea, it's
Oh.
about a children's home for like scary children. Like the literal Antichrist is there, right? And so the guy who is the caseworker goes and visits to make sure the guy who owns the orphanage, runs the orphanage, is doing right by these kids. Because there's like a gnome, there's a slime child, dragon child. Anyway, they're very
Interesting.
cute and they're trying to be like, I'm a scary child. But they're not, they're kids.
Okay.
And so that's why it's kind of cute because like the Antichrist, hilarious. Anyway, what he got cancelled for is apparently like people were saying it was about the like Indian reservation like homes that like you know how we had the stolen generation, but it's like the Native Americans version of that.
Mm.
And so they think or said that he was inspired by that of like unwanted children being taken, but they weren't unwanted.
Oh, okay.
And so that was he's getting cancelled, but I don't understand why. Do you know what I mean? It's like, why can't we like write about that? Why
Like,
can't we be
inspired.
inspired by
Yeah.
events like that?
Yeah.
Like the Poppy War is inspired by like literally it's called the Rape of Neng Chen or something,
Yeah.
which is like
Mm.
the war between Vietnam and Japan.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, like why can't we get? I don't know.
Yeah.
White gay man talked about Native Americans, I guess.
Mm.
But anyway, I think that's an American thing. You're just like not allowed to like write.
Not my
Oh,
circus,
I
not my
mean-
monkeys.
Yeah.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Yes. But like we had
Bring
some.
my top. Not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say again?
Not my first rodeo.
We had someone come in the other day, and he was like, "Oh, I read a book." Oh, that's right, the creepy guy that kissed our hands.
Oh,
That
I
guy.
told someone. I told someone about
Yeah.
that today.
Okay, so
Yeah, he
helped this.
It was very demure.
Very mindful.
Very mindful. I thought I was being
very
courted.
Yeah, no, I thought I was getting told off.
Yeah.
He was like, "Have you been
Mhm.
told today?" And his daughter's and like
Oh.
whispering and stuff. I'm like, no, I haven't. He's like, "Do you want to be told today?" I'm like, "I don't think so." And then he's like, "You're beautiful without them. You don't need people drawing on you." I'm like, "Oh,
Oh.
thank you, but these all represent my family, so
Yeah.
they have a special meaning for me." And so then
Why did you get stopped?
Yeah, you got that 4-hour podcast.
Oh, yeah.
just purely for that.
And
But
the stream.
anyway,
Yeah, 3 months.
what
I
happened?
was gonna say. Masterminded this.
New host. Okay.
Manifest.
Next year, I promise. We'll see how you do with this. See how well you're received.
Everyone's like, get rid of Lizzie.
I get on sticker bombs.
Anyway,
Sorry,
this guy.
just in your hand.
Yeah, I thought
And then it just came up
The-
to mine. I'm like,
yeah,
no, now
the
I know
amount
what's
of-
coming.
the amount of times like we have old
Yeah.
dudes and even old
Oh,
ladies that
same
go in for
stuff.
the handshake. It's fine. I don't mind a handshake, but not when it's like you think.
It was so slow.
And then he's
dude.
like-
It was like,
Ooh, I'm like no.
like,
And then he chases her down. I was like, he had nothing to
No,
do with her.
I saw it coming, and I was like, no.
He tried
and
to
I was
run.
like, what? What? And he's like,
But
put his
then
hand
for
out.
the
I was like,
next
oh,
20
oh,
minutes,
man.
I reckon we were both getting the thing.
Yeah, we were like
Constantly.
5 pumps.
No.
Anyway,
It was just very like, it was like,
Ew, ew, ew.
Ew.
I'd be like, get off.
it's
me.
like the way
I was like,
And then he wrapped my shoulder once. I'm like, get
so-
off me.
it was so slow, and I was just
Yeah.
like,
No.
anyway,
That's worse than the
roundabout,
method.
Master
changing
Oogway.
back to that guy. Apparently, he's part of the stolen generation,
Mm.
but he's
Yeah.
the white stolen generation. I'm like,
Ah.
"Oh," and he's written a book, and I'm like, I don't know how to handle this.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause he asked me what my background was when he first
Mm.
saw me at the table. So he was like, "Where are you from?" And I was like, I was from Australia.
You're like, what
I'm-
flavor?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I love. Honestly, I love it. I'm like, oh, I'm from here.
Yeah.
Am I gonna touch you?
I was like, Australia. I was born in Sydney and I grew up in Perth. But yeah, thank you. And then he's like, no, what was your heritage? And I was like, go.
Really?
No, but seriously, what are you?
Where are your ancestors' ancestors from?
Honestly, and I was like, better question. Thank you.
I'm trying to I should just throw that out one day. Like, say something that is complete opposite to
Canadian.
what they think. And then see their reaction, because I would love to see it. Can you just click and make sure
I'm
I know what's
Mongolian.
going on?
I don't know. Actually, my parents just did their DNA, both of them.
Mm.
So, wow, they're all Irish and Scottish. Didn't get that. English. I did like that there was a what's it called? Netherlands. On both sides. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Inbred.
Oh, of course, right?
Who isn't?
Yeah.
Adam and Eve are not, you know.
How-
Two people.
Do you know I'm still confused to this day if women and men have the same amount of ribs because of the Bible?
What? Do we all have same ribs? Like
I don't
numbers?
know.
In the
I actually
Bible,
don't know.
Are ribs all the same?
That's
Like
it.
design wise?
In the Bible, Adam gave his rib to create Eve.
Oh,
Because of course he did.
Of
Apparently.
course.
But it's
It was a man.
It's debuted.
debuted.
Debated. Because of that, they say men have one less rib than women. To this day, I actually don't know the answer, and I've done biology.
How many ribs
I
are we
Googled
supposed to have?
It's Bible comes up.
Oh god.
Go on.
I don't know.
How many ribs are we meant to have?
I mean, we have to protect children, so technically we should have more ribs. I don't really know. I'm talking shit.
See, do you remember the same number of ribs? I'm not the only one with
Great. Now my
Trash
whole
trauma.
history is just gonna be-
typically have 24, so like it could vary. We could have
it's
extra ribs
such
if
a
we
lot.
could,
But like you will
depending on our size.
So I used to watch
Mhm.
like digging archaeology stuff, and if they have a Christian flavor to them, they will literally be like, "That's the man because he has one less rib." But it's a lie.
That's
Calm down. It's okay. Maybe we should move away from the Bible.
ribs. It's
Yeah.
all a lie.
Nothing is real.
It's the best fantasy novel ever.
Anyway.
Someone asked me, we're on a really good fantasy novel. Here you go. The Bible.
He like full-time recruit me once. Like
I'm gonna do it my next recommendation.
I had someone come in asking for camel books, and I was like, I can only recommend you the children's Bible.
Camel?
There's camels all over it.
Apple book.
oh
Yeah,
my
the
God.
kid's obsessed with camels, and I'm like,
Right,
I'm
Egypt.
sorry.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of
it.
it. Just the Bible. I could not get it out of my head.
See, it's always on our minds.
Where's the camel in the Bible? Oh, I don't know the story because I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to make a fool of myself.
You're fine.
Please.
My mum
We're
made
judging you.
my mum made me get
No, it's not going to be like a Marvel.
communion, and I had to go lessons with a nun. I'm fully baptized.
Oh yeah, you went
Yeah,
to
I'm
Swan.
not.
No,
I went to Swan.
My
Oh,
mum,
you went to Swan.
Catholic actually, even the stricter flavor.
I
Yeah, no.
did both. I
But
did
I'm not.
Catholic primary
Obviously,
school.
I feel like that's very obvious.
Yeah.
Very obvious. Yeah, no, we just went because cheaper private schooling
That
compared
was
to
definitely an option for us.
Yeah, but yeah,
I country there's like
What the cap with all the
Wolves-
fucking
Wolfsburg College.
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 Anyway, no, I
Not even
still
like-
to this day go to the spiritual section
Hmm?
if someone wants to know something. I go in front of the customers.
What do you mean?
Like,
Oh,
Part of me-
like I don't even.
Part
go-
of me every time when I pick up the Satanic Bible, I just want to like place it just to stir the pot.
yeah.
Just to stir the pot,
Right.
just place it like because it's such a small book, dude.
Mm.
Like someone accidentally placed it there. Don't know who it was.
Oh damn! I feel like the Kama Sutra in there.
Yeah, honestly, like the,
Yeah,
what
that's
is it,
fucking
the
really
fair
sick.
play,
My
the
favorite thing to do
fair play deck
Yeah.
cards.
when people
Oh
say,
yeah.
do you have a copy of the Bible? I'm like, yeah. So which one? Like the Tibetan monk one, like the Quran, like
There's
yeah.
so
So
many-
so many
These
people,
are the Bible.
and they look at me like the Bible. I'm like,
there's so
Yeah,
many
but-
versions of the Bible.
But which one?
Yeah,
Like,
and there's also like
which-
people are specific, like
which
yeah,
version?
King
King
James,
James, yes,
or the
or
other
the
one.
yeah,
King
there's so many
James
different
ones.
ones.
That was the one that like really
So many
made
versions.
the Bible like bad. Like it was bad before, but it was
Yeah,
like the one,
NIV as well.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
the one where it turned like the whole where it's written like gay people should go to hell. It's one where like I think probably the rib thing came from.
Oh my god.
Like it's the version where it's very patriarchal and it's been rewritten
For the
with
king.
that lens. Yeah, because the king got picked by God.
Mm,
That's how the English monarchy ran.
Mm.
Uh-huh. That's why the heirs had to be heirs, because they got picked by God.
it all leads back to the lizards.
It's so weird. Like
Sorry.
even
I'm trying to get us.
Sorry.
But even when
We're talking about
talking about Greek mythology, like
Yeah,
the gods and their stories as well is
Mm.
wild. Like so I was talking to Dylan, my partner, the other day about the god of time,
Mhm.
Kronos. I think
Yeah,
his name is.
Kronos, yeah.
And I'm just thinking, like, what's Incredibles? Like, Kronos is the password, and I'm like, who the hell is Kronos? And then me thinking, I'm like, oh, the other day I was like, oh, I bought a Greek mythology, just like a rundown of all the gods and goddesses. I was like, I'll find out who this god of time is. Why is he obsessed with this guy? And he wants to get like this full tattoo. Talks about, I'm like, why? He's like, I just reckon he looks cool. Find out. He's the literal baby eater god. Like he
Yeah.
eats his own children.
Oh my god.
Because he's the father of like Hades, Zeus, and Poseidon. He's the
Mhm.
god
Okay.
of like father of gods. Anyway, so he has this prediction like that. Oh, there's this thing about
Famous painting. This one.
yeah, and it's the baby. Yeah, I realized that's him. That's Kronos, the god
Because
of time.
Kronos was also Saturn.
So he got married to his mum.
Do you know I presented
And
this
had
to a
children
beauty
with his
once?
mum, and had a prophecy that one of his children was going to overthrow him. So instead, he chose to eat all his babies.
Oh no, this is the better one.
that one.
That one.
one.
I
Yeah, I didn't
presented
realise
this
that
to
was
a
him.
class full of psychology students
Wild.
about perception.
Yeah.
And I used that just to shock everyone. Like,
So
so
I was like, and I was like, do you know anything about
About
this
this?
god? He's
And
like,
what,
yeah,
is he gonna
he
get his
controls.
picture?
No, he didn't know that this was him. He just knew.
Oh,
If you
bless.
type in Kronos, to God of Time,
Yeah, we need
it comes up with
Google,
this
by the
like
way.
big like god with like an axe, and he looks cool, and he's like, yeah, he controls time, and I'm like, he also eats babies. He's the baby eater god. And like, there's also a thing about like how Hades,
And
how
all I'm getting
because he
is
tried to
baby
eat
eating.
like Hades, Zeus, and Poseidon stuff, and
Mhm.
how Hades didn't get in is because his mum and like traded him in for a rock and to trick him to eat a rock instead of Hades.
Oh,
Like it's just so weird to
Did-
me. I'm like, these are
You know those Reddit threads
are
and
so
stuff of like
wild.
lost books of like, oh, what's this title? Like,
Oh
read this
yeah,
book.
yeah.
yeah.
There's this one I read in like I think it was 7th grade. I know, great picture, right? 7th grade, and it was
You know I don't like this kind of stuff, and
I
it's
know,
gonna
sorry.
be popping up
it's
everywhere.
fine.
I'm like,
Get rid of
George,
You're not allowed to touch. You
I'm
didn't.
trying to move
You
it.
did the exit of our recording.
It was you.
No. But no, I read it was Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon, and it was like a middle grade book, and they had to pick a straw, and then Hades just happened to get the short straw, and he's like, "I'm not evil. I've just got
Yeah.
to be the god of the underworld," and it was such like a funny book,
He-
and he was fine, like he wasn't
Yeah.
mean or anything, and I don't know
He
what the
got-
book was.
That's why I'm always like, I love Hades because I think like he did get the like the
The short
shit
straw.
end of the shit.
I did a whole back to religion course, and it was about like
He's
we had
actually
to
the good one.
we had to read about because it's like it's called the rape of Persephone, but then we had to like translate it because that was actually translated wrong, and it was
Yeah.
like some people think it is, but some people think it's actually no, she did legit just like I want to go like hook up with Hades.
Yeah.
Mom, go away.
Mm.
So like it's
Well, she was trying to
translation.
escape her mum because her mum
Yeah.
tried to keep it.
That's why the modern
captive.
retellings are like
That's
that
why I
because they're
liked
like
it,
getting
yeah.
retranslated almost.
Yeah, because that's what's in
Yeah.
Touch of Darkness as well,
Yeah.
and in
All of them, to be honest.
yeah.
Oh my god, Lure of Olympus, I think, is like one of the most fun perceptions of Hades. I mean, of Hades, yeah, Hades and Persephone, because she gets all like goddess of the dark underworld, and he gets all like, I got dogs.
Oh yeah,
I
I
run
actually
a
want
business.
it. Yes,
Yeah, it's quite
I've
fun.
always
Kinda
read
wanna-
that.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
want to read it. I see it all the time on the shuffle.
Yeah, same.
Cool.
Yeah. I read it when it was on
I
the
started
web.
reading it online.
too.
Hey!
Yeah.
And then it like got to a certain part, and then you can't. And then
You
I'm like,
can't because it got
dang it,
published.
I read it. I read it all.
And I now don't
today.
know where I
So
am.
now I'm like, I
so
should
to,
go
like
buy
reread it.
the first one tomorrow.
Okay, you do that. Cool.
Because I never, I
Actually,
haven't
how
read
much
any
is it?
comics or
Hmm?
pop culture. Does that count as
Like,
read?
do you want to wait till
Yeah.
Saturday? Yeah, I'd write like half
I'll
of my
wait till
books.
Saturday.
You're
because-
terrible.
How much are they?
$40.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're heavy books too.
No, I think they're like 30.
There's like 6 volumes. No.
currently
Something?
6, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's done though. It's not. We'll
Is
buy it off Amazon.
That's the first one, isn't it? Oh, okay.
No, I want my AVS.
Nah, that's probably the
No, but that's the thing currently is that, oh, that's all right. And then you can buy one more. That
because it will like it, yeah.
if we buy book 6 that we've got, it has to be over $40.
Yeah.
for our AVS.
I
Someone
love
told me
that.
off the other day for the same thing.
But it's good.
Why not? Like, I was just trying to dodge cheapos today and yesterday.
No,
Because I was like,
no, dodge.
I
We don't
wasn't-
dodge. We just
I was
maximize.
no. I
Can
was
you please
dodging.
do some coaching and feedback?
Pause on the thing.
Okay, hang on.
Anyway,
Insider
yeah,
knowledge.
continue dodging the cheap. No, I'm
Oh
joking.
my god.
I don't really dodge. Next time you hear the ding ding.
I'm concerned.
Who's next side eye and gets me to put it through
She
because it's normal.
didn't even put my name on the list for the AVS because I wasn't actually there.
Well, because I
I
put
was
you
there
down
for
for
operation.
We keep going on tangents, so I'm going to ask a last question.
Okay.
Okay, last question. Good night.
Let's start with our star guest. Naomi, what are you reading this week?
What am I gonna read?
No, what are you reading? What are you reading right
What
now?
are you reading right
Did
now?
we already talk about this?
No.
No.
This
Yeah,
is
we
our
did.
no.
Well,
Dude,
kind
You
of
can
because
read
I
what
asked
you
you-
read. What are you reading or what are you going to read?
Yeah, what are you going to?
She
The
doesn't
games
listen to
God's Play
Yeah.
by Abigail Owen.
Nice. Anything else on your list?
The Pumpkin Spice Cafe.
Right.
Nice. Nice.
I have to also
And
read that.
Same.
So do you. Emmy.
That's it for now.
Taylor Beth, what are you reading this week?
I wish I could read Oathbringer, but somebody's not caught up. I'm gonna finish Golden Sun and maybe start Morning Star.
See, now that you've said that, you've just pushed Oathbringer back again. Because
Because
I'm halfway through Golden Sun.
like you know
You can start
you can catch
Broken
up.
Bones on Saturday when I bring it for you.
No,
to work.
absolutely not.
Just take bring it. Nathan comes home like, Naomi, tell me you have to read this.
I'll give it to Nathan.
Yeah, honestly.
Nathan, yeah.
And what am I reading?
I also have to do the pumpkin spice.
Yeah,
Oathbringer.
we all have to.
I should probably finish to the villain as well. 'cause I'm
Yeah,
halfway through that.
you should.
But you need to catch up, at least catch up to me on Oath. Please, for the love of God, so I can
I'm
continue.
not even up to the first interlude, dude. You're like, fuck this. I've never read these books.
Yeah,
I'm already
I'll
because
read Tress.
I've
I
got
will read Tress as
yeah.
well.
I'm,
Okay, no,
yeah,
maybe
I'm
not.
reading Oathbringer.
because I've got the 2 parts, so I'm on book 2 of.
I'll see. I need to just get in like a. I need to be inspired to like actually go read it.
Well,
in a
that's why I
good
sent
mood.
it to Tails. I was like, how far are you? I need inspiration. I think I scared
And
you
then I-
thinking that I was not liking it. I like it. I'm
No,
just like
it
slow.
wasn't that you. Yeah, it's just like
You're like, fucking hell.
this is because I think you needed a visual.
Like,
so
what
I
is
was like,
Tress
this
about?
is part
I don't
2.
even know what Tress
and
is
this is
about,
how-
and I bought it.
It's good,
It's good.
It's very
It's
good.
really fun.
and
What's
then
it
I can
about,
show you
though?
the pretty. No, I'm not telling you.
But
it's
I
good.
need to know.
No, you don't.
No.
You just need to
so I
read
can
the
get
goddamn
inspired.
book.
What's in it?
It's about an
It's
ocean
fine.
that's not like an ocean you ever seen before.
It sounds like I need to read also Bonded Roses or whatever the fuck.
Bomb that tie, please.
This
I just need
bomb
one
that
person I
tie.
work with to know what I'm talking
That's the
about.
J Breed one.
Yes,
I don't
I
know.
would
Why. Every
bring them.
time I'm like,
I'm going to bring them for you, so you don't
Okay.
have to buy them. Or
I think they're on Kindle right still.
yeah, you can get them on Kindle.
Well, then you can just get it on a Kindle. But I will not.
Okay. Well, you probably read it faster on Kindle, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I've actually been reading Oathbringer on Kindle, but weird thing happening. I'm like, next, and then it just skips back to the
I
start.
noticed my
Did
Kindle
you-
being doing funny
So,
things like that.
I googled it and they said just restart your Kindle, and it did help.
Okay.
Mm.
And I bought the ebook. Like I've got the proper ebook.
Yeah.
So like I don't know why it was happening.
Do-
And but it's fine now after I did that. But apparently it sometimes gets stuck. But I was like, is it too big? And I
Yeah,
literally
right.
can't, like,
Can't
keep
keep up.
the spot. So I kept like every chapter going, quick, like bookmark. I never bookmark on Kindle.
I
'cause
never
don't have
bookmark
to.
either.
But this kept skipping, so I was like, bookmark. But I find that I've been reading it in like chunks, and then I go, okay, and I grab my real book, and I'm like, how far? I'm like, oh, it's
Yeah,
this
right.
So when you read it on Kindle, both of you,
Mm.
do you on the left hand side, do you keep it at the pages, the time left of the chapter, or the time left in the book?
time left in the book.
Oh, I do chapter.
Really?
Yeah.
I would
What do
do.
you
I can't
So
remember.
I know how much I have left because I'm like, 10 more minutes and then I can go do something. Or
Yeah, no,
or
I don't do
5 more
that.
minutes. Or then I realize I'm like, this is going to take
I
half
must-
an hour. And then I'm
Yeah, I must do
Mm.
percentage or whatever it is.
percentages on the right.
No, okay, I can't remember.
You
Must
must
be
do pages.
I don't
Maybe
know.
you don't do any because you can have the option
It
of
has
having
to be,
none.
or then it says like,
Because I'm very
lock,
new.
lock. Yeah, what does lock even mean?
Fuck
I
do
don't
I know.
understand it.
Location.
Oh,
God.
Why is it a random number? What does it mean?
I don't know.
What does it mean?
Anyway, I would if I do
actually,
have.
I know what I want to read.
What?
Okay,
Oathbringer.
thank God.
But I need something trashy to pick me up. I'm thinking
Please.
fucking wild.
Oh my God, I was like on the start.
I'll read
You
down
just want
tonight.
trash?
Okay,
Like, what kind of trash?
cross the line.
No, I just need something fast and weird.
Cross the line.
Credence.
Could do greeting.
Credence, please.
No, but it's like it's like
Oh,
a
no,
good
but
start. I
no.
want it to be like fun. Like they're stupid. Camp. I need camp.
My roommate's a vampire.
No,
That's trash.
sounds
Cool.
boring.
That's
Quarter
fun.
of the vampire.
It's not really fun.
Yeah. Do you like that we started this episode specifically because your list of book daddies went into religion?
yes, I do.
I just want to say thank you so much for jumping in.
No worries. Thanks.
I'm so glad I invited you to Tails' house.
I'm so glad.
That you came.
And you're welcome again.
Excellent.
Anytime.
And you get to have buy our merch.
Yeah, buy
Yeah.
our merch.
Buy the merch.
Follow us
It's
on all the
fucking sick.
socials. Listen to us on Spotify. Watch us.
Or
Listen to us
listen to
on
us.
YouTube.
YouTube. You can watch us if we have our video up.
Look, I look at that. I'm like,
Yeah.
every time because I'm usually just staring at you because I'm talking to you like as a conversation. She never looks at me. I realize she doesn't look at me. She's just like, and I'm staring.
I saw the thumbnail.
Yeah.
I'm like, we gotta look at this thing.
Are you looking at this like?
I'm
this-
looking
like,
at
this
us seeing
screen?
videos.
Yeah.
And then she's just like, I'm
Like she's having
Trying
a
to-
conversation with you. On one
we
side
gotta
of
talk to the
conversation.
camera. We gotta talk to the
That's why
people.
I think I'm like over the video.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's just fun just to like
Mm.
kiki.
Look,
Like this.
we are what we
should
reckon.
just have like a setup of like whilst you're doing the podcast. You can...
Yeah, well, look, we
It's
are
good.
4 to 6 weeks from my house being
Oh,
done,
oh,
so we're like a
really
couple of
strange.
months away from being
And then we
able
can
to set
work
up a
out how to do both
studio.
two microphones in
Yeah.
the same room.
Yeah, have your little like.
Yeah.
We'll have
Yeah.
our own studio because
Yeah,
that's what I
Have a
call the
little
room.
studio.
It's
Have
not
your little
bedroom
bean
too.
chairs and your little.
Yeah.
It's cute.
But no, thank you so much.
Nice.
And we'll
And we
see you
will.
next time.
See you next time. Bye.